Let's see. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Doing another Magic Arena stream. Gonna be playing some more Standard today. Let's see. So, deck we're playing is Simic Ramp. Pretty much exactly what it sounds like. A bunch of ramp spells. Get us to a top end of Cavalier of Thorns, Hydroid Krasis, Nissa. 2 finales can get End-Raze Forerunners, and we also have one of Agent of Treachery to go get. And then we are playing the Risen Reef, Cavalier of Thorns package, as well as some Quasiduplicates, which let us copy usually Risen Reef or Cavalier of Thorns. Get some more cool ETB triggers. And then sideboard's pretty simple. Aether Gust for other green decks, Mystical Disputes for the counterspell decks like Flash, Lovestruck Beasts for the aggressive decks, Shifting Ceratops also for Flash. So yeah, let's just jump in. I haven't played a ton of Arena recently, but this is the deck I've been doing the best with, and this is like a perfect example of like a really good hand. So you'll run into some awkwardness because your deck does play like a lot of lands, right? We play 28 lands because we want to hit off of Arboreal Grazer and Growth Spiral. The Grazer, while it does ramp you, puts you down a card. Like, you're essentially down a card, right? We played an 0-3, which isn't really worth a card, just to put a land into play. So, it can be a little awkward sometimes where you're, like, missing land drops. Yeah, it's not a great draw. We only have 2 of these. Drawing a second one's not exactly what we're looking for. I love this new pet. I saw this, I'm like, I have to get this guy. He's so good. They're good boys. So our opponent shocked in. We'll kind of see what they're doing. Yeah. That's awkward. Let's start with the Growth Spiral. Not great. Finale's interesting. I'm just trying to think if I should play Arboreal Grazer or not. I think my inclination is not to. I don't really need the 0-3. I don't have a land to put into play off of it, so I'm just gonna hold. Beanstalk Giant, which is fine. We don't really care that much about that. Oven, yeah. So they want to sack Gilded Goose to kill Risen Reef. Not great, but we're probably okay. I guess I'll just no blocks this. That's kind of annoying. So much mana do we have? I think I'm just gonna finale for 5 here. We're hoping they don't pop the Risen Reef here. They are, but they're sacking Mayhem Devil, so we're probably okay with that. I think I'm still getting Cavalier of Thorns. Castle Vantress is great. Exactly what I'm looking for. So this is one of our utility lands that we can put into play. Kind of just like allows us to get some value. Horvold's good, but I wish I would have upkeep Scryed, I guess. I don't know, it's not the end of the world. You know, I'm gonna attack because when this actually attacks, it's going to get one bigger. So, this is not going to effectively block this. Yeah, so they're making a food so they can sack the food off the Corvold. Which makes sense. That's not a bad play. What's going on? Watch, I like disconnected or something. Or they did. But I feel like they should be being roped right now. Hey, what's up? Okay, they are roping now. Whew. I'm like, am I disconnected? I feel like this is taking a while. Yeah, there we go. There is a deck, of course. Oh, no. I think I have to upkeep Scry now. Yep. Cat. Dude. Okay. Not great. Not great. Yeah. You are correct that it I think is probably favored for them. I don't know. The cat decks are interesting. I'm like not sure that they're that good, but they just look so bad if you don't have the engine going. I'm hold to 5 game 3, yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. I kinda just needed an action spell at some point here. I'm feeling like I'm probably not gonna win this one. Wait a second with that. Sure. Guess I'll block. Might as well block while I can. For real? Not good. Not good. Alright. May block with Cavalier of Thorns. Let's see, if I block with Cavalier of Thorns, I can put Finale of Devastation on top of my deck, then Finale for End-Raze Forerunners, and essentially win this game out of nowhere. Let's try doing that. That is, I find, how you win quite a few games. I've won a couple games of Magic off of that. I'll say that much. We're looking to dodge like Murderous Rider. Or a removal spell in Cavalier of Thorns. So Murderous Rider. Which, I don't know. This deck I don't think always plays. God damn it. I think I'm like just dead, right? Attack. This puts me to 1. Yeah, I might as well just concede. I need to draw action at some point there, and I just never did. I guess I'll bring in some number of Aether Gusts. I don't actually like this card that much. I guess if I know they have casualties, which I should probably assume they do, then it's probably fine. We just do something like this. Yeah, casualties of war is the worst case scenario there, obviously. Like, it's extremely likely that they were going to draw removal, but also, like, their deck has a bunch of hot air. We just needed to fade a little bit, but we obviously did not. Okay, otherwise, I think we had it the next turn. I know it's a big ask for no removal spell, but I'm gonna keep this with the caveat that I don't actually think this hand's good, but it's got like 2 lands removal spell, or ramp spell, removal spell. I wish it had a removal spell, am I right? Oh my god. I cannot believe people signed this card in against me. It's not good. This card is not good against me. I have like 6 targets in my entire deck. Like, ugh. Ugh. I just love when you miss land drops in your 26 land deck. Or 28. 28 lands. I am not gonna block because I get blown up by land, mayhem devil, sack the cat, get the cat. So this is significantly worse than drawing a land. Maybe I should have just Krasis for 2 there. Tough call. Yeah, missing lands in the 28 land deck hurts, believe it or not. It's kind of what I was talking about in game 1. Like, you have this deck that is pretty mana hungry, you play a lot of lands because of that. Now I'll block this. Forerunners is a terrible draw. Could eventually do something, I guess, but we'll just look for actual lands. That does tap for 2 if all these survive, but I don't know. Feels like a big ask, right? They shocked. It's interesting. Second trail, yeah. Yep. Forest, Blood Crypt. Sure. Goose. Yep. Okay, land is fine. So I can currently Krasis for 7, x equals 5. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Clear a couple lands. I'll just smash. I'm sure they're blocking with the cat. We're gonna dodge Casualties of War again, but it's a little less devastating than it was last time if they have it. Last time it obliterated us. This time it's like a 2-target. Cool. Yeah, Bolos Citadel is probably bad for us. Like 10 non-impermanents. Yeah. The key is gonna be, is End-Raze Forerunners good enough here? It's probably close. Sounds good. I don't actually know if that was lethal. Let's see. 7, 14, 21, 22. They can block with the cat. Cat puts them to 24. They have 3 toughness. No, so they're definitely not dead there. They go to like 5. But then the Citadel's turned off. Pretty interesting. Okay. We'll just run it back. End-Raze Forerunners definitely wins you games. Ugh. Guess I'll keep. So, one thing to note about this hand, we have a little bit of awkwardness with the Castle Vantresses. When we play tap, we're going to mulligan to 5, which is excellent. So we'll just play tap one of these. Land is not bad. I deem land acceptable. Finale is probably okay. Sure, Beanstalk Giant, yep. Play this. You don't really need that. Hurts a little bit to take a turn off there, but I didn't really want to play Krasis for 2. That's the worst. It happens to me every time. I'm like, I can beat any card except Embercleave. They draw it every time. That's what I kind of liked about the Is It deck, was like, you could, like, if you survived that first Embercleave hit, at least, you could definitely tap down their guys with Gadwick, and like, then the sword is way worse, but the turn before the Gadwick for 100, yeah, that'll happen. That does tend to happen. I'm just not gonna block this. It's like low upside play to block there. So this ideally would have hit an island, but didn't. They have a lot of mana. Like they mulliganed and it looks like they're flooding out. I wonder if this is Casualties of War. Yeah, it is. That's like, to be honest, not the end of the world. I have to decide if I actually want to do this. probably fine, right? Throw another Krasis on top. Unfortunately, like I said, this land's still coming into play tapped. We really wanted an island. But what can you do? We hit a forest. We didn't hit an island. That was essentially a 1-for-1 too. Like, this is like the worst casualties of war they could possibly cast. We got a land back off of the Cavalier, and then they destroyed a land plus the Cavalier. Might as well just play this for 3. Okay, and we can play another one for 4 next turn. At least 4. Yep. The Beanstalk's pretty big. Yeesh. Okay. That's not bad. I could probably take 1 hit off the Beanstalk and be fine. I'm not that concerned. Yeah, Oven makes this awkward. If they find Trail of Crumbs, they can easily get back into this one too. We do have to be a little careful, but... 6, 7, 8, 9. You can do Krasis for... 7. I'm gonna threaten the double block with the double Krasis. It's probably not bad. That's why it's like tough to play mono red right now. They just had another one. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked. I don't know. Next turn I can Forerunners, right? So I have Forerunners. This becomes a 6. This becomes a 5. This is a 7. I have to block it. And they can go double block. Or whatever. Yeah. What if I do this? And I still only have 2 mana? I lost a guy? I shouldn't have blocked. Blocking was a mistake. Let's just build up the board a little bit. I think the odds are pretty high that we win this game, but I just shouldn't have blocked. I'll leave a land on top because it's like basically drawing. I don't know. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Then you die. Yep. Like, my hand is 5 cards. That's probably pretty ahead. Probably pretty far ahead. Yeah, so I have found that matchup to be pretty favorable. I used to have Return to Natures in my sideboard, but like I don't even think you really need them. They do have a bunch of card advantage, but it like doesn't play to the board super well. Corvolt's obviously good, but I will say that the Trail of Crumbs thing kind of leaves a lot to be desired in terms of kind of, I don't want to say power level, like it's powerful, it's just slow. This is either probably the mirror or flash. Could still be either. That's the punish for playing kind of in the stuff in the order that we did. If we would have growth spiraled, we could have played Risen Reef anyway, and then still hit and gotten the trigger off Leafkin Druid. Which this is the mirror, definitely now.
Witness the tide that bind us all. Be wary of the ground walk on.
I didn't want to attack with Risen Reef. But whatever. It's probably fine if they trade, then they can't get cards back out of it. Out of theirs. Theirs is probably more valuable than mine, because I'm ahead. I'm like very far ahead. And I have no more elementals to even play. So, in hindsight, I'll say that I made that play on purpose. Man, them playing nothing on turn 4 is brutal. Yeah, the writing is on the wall. This game's over. Absolutely over. I'm always like uncertain if I want Mystical Dispute. Not quite sure how to sideboard this matchup. I think I want Gusts, but Mystical Dispute's like a little more iffy. I probably don't need it. The thing is, most of the things you want to counter are not blue. It's like 3 mana leak's not great. I don't know. I'm gonna keep with the caveat that this hand is awkward with no ETB untapped land currently. There is a possibility that we can draw one like that one. Perfect. And I just want to keep hitting land drops, so I'll take another land. That's fine. So they have Leafkin Druid. I also have Leafkin Druid, but I gotta decide if I want to just hold up Growth Spiral. I think I'm gonna hold up Growth Spiral. Gives me the opportunity to Aether Gust if I need to. I probably don't need to, but I could. The thing about it is, like, 4 mana is actually not that good in this deck. Number 43. You're number 43. I'll just go Leafkin Druid. Now I can hold up Gust for like a Nissa. I'll Gust a Cavalier anyway. Just use my mana efficiently. A little awkward, we didn't really need a land. That's fine. Just... yeah, I'll put a Cavalier on top, that's fine. I have another one. They have Mystical Dispute, which I can pay for. Blast Zone seems good. This is a card that not everybody plays, but I saw it in a list and liked it, so I'm like, I think it's probably like low enough downside. Play it. Yeah. This is annoying, but fine. The problem is going to be like the follow-up, right? If they have Hydroid Krasis, they're going to bury us. Speaking of Hydroid Krasis, yeah, I'll put it on top again. We're going to Hydroid Krasis for 100 and just draw it again. Is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go for one more. 9. Yeah, X equals 9. I don't think there's anything for 1 mana we can draw. Handful of gasoline. Yep. Seems good. I'll take it. I'm like, that's not a level, but it's not technically. It's only we're 50 XP short. That's funny. Yeah, so the mirror's weird. It, I think, very heavily hinges on Nissa and Hydroid Krasis. Those are like the big cards. Hydroid Krasis just gives you card advantage. Nissa gives you mana advantage. So, like the two main things you're looking for. I'm gonna keep this hand, but it's not good. Temple of Triumph. So this is probably Jeskai Fires, is my guess. Island is great. It's like just the land we're looking for. Yeah, definitely Jeskai Fires. Either have Aether Gust or the Giant. Okay. Bone Crusher Giant? Yeah, Bone Crusher. That's fine. This matchup's like probably... I don't know. Probably pretty close. Bottom of Growth Spiral. Yep. Shock, Fires, Sphinx of Foresight. Ugh. Trying to decide how I want to do this. You can play Nissa and plus it. Then she's kind of vulnerable to a bunch of stuff. She's gonna probably take 4 off Sphinx unless I block. I could chump block Sphinx, trade a land off for the Bone Crusher, but that's not right. Could just play Cavalier of Thorns. That gives me like a solid blocker. This is a higher upside play, I guess. So I'll play Nissa. We kind of need things to go well for us anyway. So we're probably not beating a Cavalier here. Help. So of course they have Cavalier. Yeah, so Nissa's dead. Yeah, I'm just dead. Almost literally just dead, actually. They could have put me to 2. Yeah, like these are the draws that make this deck look unbeatable. It's pretty annoying, but... We get Mystical Disputes and some number of Aether Gusts after sideboard. I don't know if we want all of them, but... I got Quasiduplicates. Oops. Okay. Maybe I just want like 2 gusts. Ooh, actually, I think I sideboarded that wrong. The Mystical Disputes are good against fires and they're good against Teferi and stuff, but they're actually really, really bad when they actually have fires in play. So, yeah, I kind of regret the way I sideboarded that. So this is another situation where I'm sure they have... Ooh, actually they have Aether Gust. Yeah. Guess I'll put it on top. Not great, but whatever. I'm just gonna pass. Could indicate that I have Mystical Dispute, but... I don't care. They're going for it. I respect that. Brutal. For none of those to be lands is like really bad for us. We needed to hit a land route. I think we could be okay if we draw a land next turn, but tough. Gales is really good. Pretty annoying. There is in fact a land. I need my blue source or a forest to be untapped. I hate the way I did this already.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's awful to not hit a land there. Ugh. Definitely want to keep this alive, but
Right on schedule.
yeah, that's annoying. I have 8, 9, 10 mana. Let's do this, I guess, first. Whoa. Come on. Where are my lands, man? Yikes. I haven't actually played a land for turn. No, I did. Shoot. Oh, no. I guess I have an untapped land for next turn. Yeah, that's frustrating. Now I'm just screwing it all up.
Harness the elements.
I doubt they're chump blocking, but we'll see. We got Thorns to block Gale, bunch of guys to block War Boss's token and the guy, so looking likely that we're ready to untap and hit him with the finale for End-Raze Forerunners and that one. Close that one out. So I sideboarded this game, I think, kind of the way I'm supposed to sideboard, which is bring Mystical Dispute, like only bring in like a couple Mystical Disputes and have more of the Aether Gusts. The Gusts obviously only hit red cards, but a lot of the cards you want to hit are red, so think like Cavalier, Fires. I'm going to keep this hand because I'm going to draw. I have another shot of land. We'll see. We'll see. How this one goes. 2 on top is pretty good for them. Cool. So I did hit a land drop. To plus and pass, or I could do play a land and pass. That's a great draw. Probably should just keep another land.
I know my responsibility.
I wonder if the plus or minus.
Oh,
You just
I've done
minused.
the hero thing before.
That's okay. It's fine. I don't know.
No, I am not making
Not
this up
amazing.
as I go.
Sure. War Boss is fine. I actually think this card's awful against me. I have like Cavalier of Thorns. I feel like personally it probably comes at the expense of cards like Deafening Clarion, for instance. Like, you don't really want to Clarion if you have Legion War Boss in play. I don't know. I'll just eat one. Pain Wipe. That's fine. I feel like they could have maybe gotten more. I am going to put another Cavalier on top of my deck because I can go Risen Reef Cavalier and essentially be in the same position that I was in. Here's Mystical Dispute, which again, not great. Because of this card. That's kind of why I wanted to cut it. Is a land good? 3, 3. I have like 9 lands. I probably don't need another land.
Trust me, I have a plan.
We have a lot of land. Okay. Cavalier of Flame is fine. I beat Mono Red, wasn't close. I mean, that's not exactly surprising to me. I'm not exactly shocked. I guess I'm gonna End-Raze Forerunners here. We will make an attempt on Teferi's life. If they want to chump block and keep him, that's probably fine. Yeah, they did. That's what I thought. Mr. 7/7. Haste, Vigilance, Trample. How is it that there are not one, but 2 cards in Standard that are mono green with Vigilance, Trample, and Haste? Oh no, sorry. I forgot. One of them has Death Touch. Questing Beast has Death Touch. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ah, so close. Yeah, they almost certainly have to trade here. I don't think that's negotiable. We're gonna increase this for more than 9. Do not worry. Don't worry about it. We got the Vantress. We get to do for full 10, I think. Just get another Cavalier. That's probably fine. I love Cavalier of Thorns. I actually really like all the Cavaliers except the white one. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I can do it for 10. So good. Man, I hope we can figure out a way to win this game. Yeah, so Simic ramp. Pretty good. I really like this deck. I think it is quite strong. I think it's a good strategy, let's say, to just go over the top of people, right? Like, a lot of the decks in Standard feel very much like they want to be not even necessarily one-for-oneing, but like there's a lot of like back and forth with like the flash decks and stuff like that. Hydroid Krasis just like puts you over the top, and you have so many ways to kind of leverage your large mana advantage. Let's get our card style. Did you get the Eldraine Mastery Pass yet? Or are you still like level 10? No. Probably isn't gonna be worth it. Maybe. I think it's like reasonably worth it once you hit like level 50-ish. And there's still like a month left. You could probably get close to it being worth it. But I don't think I would buy it. Personally, I don't think I would buy it unless I was gonna just like get everything out of it. Okay, this seems reasonable. Only 34. Yeah, you could probably get close to like it being worth it, I think. I'll just get rid of this. This seems like a little awkward because we have double island and the Cavalier's triple green, but other than that, it's fine. Meh. Meh. He says meh. End-Raze Forerunners, yeah. It's not quite what I'm looking for. Tranquil Cove? Nobody didn't want to use their rare wild cards on dual lands, huh? My guess is this is like just got fires or blue-white control. It could be just plain blue-white control. This Essence Scatter? Or... Is Essence Scatter even in standard anymore? I don't think it is. Yeah, it's probably just plain blue-white. You're right. You blue right, you know? Like blue-white, blue right. Never mind, it's fine. And... pass. Don't absorb me. I said don't absorb me. Scatter was M19. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think I'm just gonna do this for 5. Oh god. God bless Rampaging Ceradon. I'm alright, fellas. Can't even attack. Do not attack. I almost just instinctively did it. Yeah, we have Essence Capture, but not Essence Scatter. But they couldn't have Essence Capture because it's blue-blue. So, it makes sense. Yeah, Shift D. What did I say?
Trust me. You'll thank me later.
What did I say?
Let's try this.
Rampaging Ceradon? Yeah, that is not right. Shifting Ceratops. Yes. Also, this card's completely busted. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so 7. Just like casual appeal 3, make a 7/7. Yeah. Shifting Ceratops is the card.
Here we go.
I'm assuming they have a Wrath here. I don't think you plus this and get no value out of it if you're just letting it go in combat. I'm wrong. Apparently I am wrong. Their hand is either like just extremely reactive or I don't know. They have a planar cleansing. So their guy was gonna die anyway. That makes sense. So they just let damage happen. Ugh, Gadwick. Guess I'm just gonna kill Gadwick. Papa Gads. Daddy Gaddy.
I will protect the virtue of this world. Rise, my elemental friend.
We're not gonna untap with Nissa, but if we did, it'd be nuts. It would be insane if we untapped with this card. Yeah. 0 chance we were going to, but... Now I'm sure we're getting counterspelled back on the way down. Yeah. A little annoying. We're 1 mana short of playing Cavalier of Thorns now. Not necessarily that it would even resolve, per se, but... Sure. Yeah. That is frustrating. That Gadwick just like refills you so quickly is pretty annoying. Do this. Yeah, so this is almost certainly going to bounce the copied Cavalier. I doubt it, but maybe. Some people do forget that.
I'm not going to sit this one out. Don't worry, I got this.
This is, by the way, I didn't talk about it in the moment, but this is why I didn't play Arboreal Grazer. It's because, like, this card doesn't do anything, and now I have, like, a Quasiduplicate just lying, waiting in the wings, kind of. That's, like, my incentive to just not do anything there. That is frustrating. Sure, I guess I'll put it on top. Is Gaddy blocking? Dadwick? Dadwick wants to block, okay. I have 5, 10 mana. Refill. Krasis just resolving seems good. So I don't know how much spot removal they have. I'm not like super intimately familiar with the blue-white control deck. I've literally never heard anyone say anything good about this deck. I have heard like nothing but like this deck is trash about blue-eye control. Which is funny, but bounce, time. It's unfortunate, but whatever. I guess it's fine. Go Cavalier of Thorns first. Yeah. There's counterspell for this too. That's pretty unbelievable. Yeah, that's pretty unreal. Ugh. Frustrating.
This might be a bad
Blue-white control is fine. Maybe. Like I said, I've never heard anyone say anything good about it, but I'd be willing to accept the answer. I'm just saying. I've never heard anyone say anything good about it. Right, yeah, hence the question mark. Makes sense.
We are all connected. Harness the elements.
Should I just quasi-duplicate a basic island? How does this ever beat a counterspell without a Teferi in play? They just like tap out all the time to play like these not good cards, right? Okay. Like, how do you ever beat mono red? The problem is like Agent of Treachery the Teferi, but then they just like Brazen Borrower, bounce it, get it back. So maybe I'll just go like Teferi, tick down, bounce this back, get a card back out of it. That seems fine. And now they just have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game? Is that the way it works? Rest of the game. That's super frustrating. Fortunately, I think we have ways to handle the situation pretty well. But this is not resolving. So I'd rather do it now. Because of... Ew, they can't tap this. That's funny. Huh. Uh-huh. Let's get old Chief Reef going. They did tap Nissa. I get like a Cavalier of Thorns? No, just like a dozen lands. Ugh. So I'm just activating this.
Behold, nature's true power.
Sure. Nice to give them a no maximum hand size symbol. That's funny. That is pretty funny. Just about done. I think we have no outs to any of this. Just fine. I think that's a scenario where, like, we almost certainly have a much better chance of winning after sideboard. I'll let that one go. I gotta decide what else to cut. Probably Quasiduplicates. Those seem really bad. Maybe like a Cavalier, a Risen Reef. And then we'll just like hopefully Shifting Ceratops them out of this game. I feel like they have a really hard time dealing with that card. Pro Blue and Uncounterable is like seems quite good. So that one wasn't quite good enough. This one is. This one I do like. The only question is, what do I get rid of? Is it possible it's Growth Spiral? Feels bad. I don't know. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I'm just not happy about it. Okay, I was like, do they have like mystical dispute or something? But no, they don't. No land, which is sweet. So we have guaranteed Cavalier next turn, assuming everything kind of. Although I guess I could just not play Cavalier. Then I can like, play it next turn with mystical dispute up. Chemistry's all resolve, that's fine. Doesn't actually accomplish very much. The question here is if they time whip, would I even counter it? Probably close. If I don't, I just get Nissa back, then I can Nissa plus Shifting Ceratops, I think. This is like one of those scenarios that I was talking about though, where it's just like, their deck does nothing. Their deck doesn't have like spells that actually accomplish anything really. I mean, that's probably excellent, right? Yep, take an ass load of damage. I have double Mystical Dispute. Go. If they chemistries, do I let it resolve? Probably. Right? This card doesn't actually matter. Fine. I'd have like a hard time not being dead here. They can like planar cleansing, but I can mystical dispute it hard cast. I can time wipe, but I can mystical dispute it for 1 mana. Kill you, yeah. Like I said, they have like a bunch of card advantage spells that actually don't do anything to the board. So I felt like after sideboard, we're probably heavily favored, but that's kind of how it played out so far. I mean, these decks, like the blue-white control deck, probably, I'm guessing, extremely desperately want, what's that card? Temple. The blue-white temple. Enlightenment, yeah. That's the one. So they're playing this, and this card's not. This card ain't it. That really 3 Krasises. Ding. That's great. Yep. Right over the top. Interesting. Haste. Give you old dink. With our 5-powered boy. God, just Gadwick me. Just Gadwick for 3. Just do it. They have Mystical Dispute back. Yeah. That card's not good against me. I get that I have Mystical Dispute, so you're like probably afraid of it, but yeesh. That card is not. I don't know if I'd sideboard that one in. It's okay. Like I said, a little iffy. A little iffy. Oh yeah. Yes, let me Mystical Dispute your Dadwick. Just do this for... Well, I do it for 5. That doesn't give me lethal next turn. So I think I'll just do it for 4. On the off chance that I draw an untapped land, I can Leafkin Druid. Oh, I guess it's not that an off chance. Maybe I'm overcommitting though. Because now if they just have a sweeper, then I'm a little bit fucked. But also gonna maybe upkeep. Well, if they have a sweeper, it's not actually that bad. Interesting, giant killer, sure. I'll upkeep Scry. Is Dispute worth keeping? That's the real question here. Oh, it's probably just good enough. Because I can't beat Gadwick, right? Just like there's no objective way where they Gadwick and I win the game. This is fine. I'll just put that on top. I'm fine with that. That's the frustrating one. That's the really frustrating one. We needed them to miss on that. Yeah, they can bounce back Giant Killer now. Which is good, but not, like, incredible. I'm not that upset about it. If they drew a counter spell here, I'd be, like, a little upset about it, but... so I actually am just gonna get... Well, I guess I could've gotten the Scryland anyway, because I had this. And I forgot that my Mystical Dispute's off. I want it to be able to Castle Vantress, but... Yep. Oh, we'll put this back on top. Right where I got him from.
I'll protect you.
The old Graverino. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. Wish I had one more. Not gonna lie. One more would have got me another card.
time.
A little frustrating. Just like not being able to get Teferi off the battlefield sucks. No chance this resolves, but I think I just gotta go for it. That's honestly like better than I thought was probably gonna happen to me. Wait. That's a great draw. Yeah, that's fine. I just need to get my Mystical Dispute unlocked before a freaking Gadwick comes down, or else I'm gonna be dead. You know? This is like the real issue. Interesting. They're attacking. I wonder what that means. Could just be incoming. Dude, okay. Well, that's unexpected. Wow, their hand must have just been trash, right? Just 2 lands. Almost certainly, right? I didn't think I had a shot. I didn't even think I was coming close to winning that game. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. You know, I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, whatever works, right? Super weird. Yeah, I don't... You know, I like a nice dirtily control deck. I don't think that deck is good, though. Like, they have a really... It seems like that's a deck that's really struggles against more aggressive decks. And our deck is not aggressive. But we, like... I mean, we absolutely ran them down in game 2. And then in game 3 there, we somehow grinded them out. So it's like, if you can't beat aggressive decks beating you down, or these decks grinding you out, then your deck's just probably not good. I don't know. That's my 2 cents, I guess. As the nice Narset sleeves, I respect that. Basic Plains. Opponent didn't get the message that Basic Plains is unplayable, I guess. Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? Opponent must have missed it. Nice. Great sleeve. Great sleeve. This is the... I was thinking about this, right? Hushbringer. Well, that's actually really annoying because it turns off Risen Reef. I don't know. And I missed a land too. Oh, I was thinking about this earlier. Like, I have a bunch of sleeves. I bought a code for all of the secret layer drop sleeves online. It's actually really funny. I bought the code for all the secret lair drop sleeves for like $14. It's like $2 a sleeve. Not bad. And they're gonna eventually sell them just in the store anyway. So I'm kind of like, whatever, right? Like, they will eventually sell them. They'll probably be like $3, so I'll just buy them now for $2 a piece or whatever. That's brutal. But then I bought the Serum Vision Secret Lair, and I sold the code for, I want to say, almost $6 online. Really? That's frustrating. Alright. When you miss a land drop, it really hurts in the early game, and we have like 28 lands. So it's like kind of hard to miss land drops. I don't know. Sure, Lord is pretty good. Blue-White Flyers seems really bad to me. But just like, I miss lands 4 through infinite, essentially. And that was that. I mean, there's not really much else you can say about it. Some number of disputes is probably fine. Like probably in the 3 range. I will say this, we do have Cavalier of Thorns, and that card is excellent in this matchup. So, honestly, I think this matchup's probably decent, right? It's just like, we've gotten like this weird combination of like pretty bad luck and their hand was pretty good. Double Lord. They had the Hushbringer. I don't know. It's interesting. Their deck seemed like real stock, like old Blue-White Flyers with like Hushbringers added. Like M20 limited deck. Am I gonna miss a land again? No, okay. Whew. I'm just gonna do this. We're looking to dodge Lord. And draw land. Cool. Cool. I'm just gonna leave Krasis back to block. Man, that's frustrating. Listen to this. Now I get negated, and I cry, and I weep, and I die. I don't know, just playing this deck, Blue-White Flyers seems awful when there's a deck in the form of the main deck's 4 Deafening Clarion. But, whatever. That's my 2 cents. I would not be playing this deck. Christ. I don't know. Why would you have Mystical Dispute against me? That's what I don't get. I've drawn as many Leafkin Druids as I've drawn the lands. And they have another one. Yep. Brutal. I just needed to hit land drops out, like, in all seriousness. Honestly, just needed to hit land drops, but the Hushbringer is also just like randomly being the nut against Risen Reef is super annoying. No blue sources. The Risen Reefs are like kind of just turned off. I don't know. Part of me is like, should I just side them out? I don't think you can side them out. Or I don't think you should side them out, maybe. I don't know. I'm just like waiting to hit land drops. And then draw a Hydroid Krasis. I love how a 2/2 flyer just keeps their entire board at bay, too. Yeah, this is brutal. They've had like the exact sequence of cards that I couldn't beat. I'm hoping they just forget they can pay for this. Yep, they didn't. It's really frustrating. I was gonna say, I'll trade off for Spectral Sailor, that's fine. Yeah. How annoying is that? So this is for 5? Okay, hold up. You do it for 1 more. Oh, I can do it for way more. God, I forgot. These are making 3 now. 8. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blood. Yeah, that seems good. Proceed to draw no spells. Are you kidding me? Flood into Screw is like, or a Screw into Flood is like so bad. We're like at the junction where just none of my cards fucking do anything anymore. It's just the worst. It really sucks. Looks like my cards just don't do anything now. Like, these lands don't do anything for me, right? I just need spells now. But because I didn't draw a million lands, like, I didn't draw lands in the early game, I'm, like, casting Leafkin Druids and using those for mana. So now my deck is just full of lands that are blanks. Just blank pieces of cardboard. Yep, flooded out. Like, here we go again. Just like nothing. Grazer doesn't even do anything. Frustrating. Very frustrating. They're eventually just gonna like cast Safara or whatever that card's called, the huge flyer. And then it's just gonna be game. I like need them to do it now, so that I can mystical dispute it. Get just like another Krasis. Krasis. Oh, my prayers have been answered. Grazer does block. So this is 7, 8, 14, so we can do this for 12. Still do want to hold Mystical Dispute up, just in case they try and counter me here. So the 12/12 flyer is actually worth a lot. Yeah. That seems good. 4th Krasis, Cavalier of Thorns, Nissa. I'll take them. Happily take those. At some point, we are going to draw... yeah, what's that card? At some point, we're going to draw... Whoops. Finale. Yeah, that's the one. I'm like trying to do two things at once. You're right. Finale. Pain Bacon does work too, yeah.
Strange and magnificent world. The land fights for us.
These Cavaliers don't actually do anything either, which is unfortunate, but... I have like 6 reach creatures, so... that is pretty nice. Borrower on Hydroid Krasis. I don't quite think that's probably what you want to be doing, but... you do you. I mean, this is not lethal, right? Block your lord. Like, this has reach. This has reach. So he probably just chomps. I don't think that killed me, right? No, that didn't even get close. They went to 50, sure. I don't know. That didn't seem good to me. Reach.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
They might have lethal next turn or something. I don't. Maybe they have another rally. Well, if they had another rally, they would have used it, right? So this gives me 25 mana. So I think I'm going to cast both of these because I want the 2 blockers. Let's go X equals 25. So we can do a 10 and an 11. Oh my god, they just blew all my fucking blue mana? Or did I only have 1 blue mana? I hate Arena sometimes. It's like so frustrating. The funny part though is another Rally of Wings doesn't even kill me here. Again, have 5 blockers for like 7 attackers or something like that. Which is another scenario where like, well... But the Hushbringers turn off End-Raze Forerunners, which is so tilting. The Hushbringers have just like turned off half my deck. They don't even want to play anymore. Okay. Okay. Sideboards. Our Shifting Ceratops is good. They can get reach. They're probably better than Risen Reef, right? do like this, because the Forerunners gets turned off too by the Hushbringer. And I'd probably rather have like one Reef than one Forerunner. Is that even true? Would I rather just have one Forerunner on the off chance that it works? I don't know. It's like, if I'm going to... I don't know. I'm gonna Finale, I probably want to get this, but like it doesn't always work, like I said. It's close. I don't know. That sounds good. We don't have to worry about getting Hushbringer with the Grazer. We get to play a pre. You remember when our opponent just like alpha striked and didn't kill us and then they died a couple turns later? Like they rally wings and like smash the attack with all button. I'm like, okay. A little confused, but sure. I made a mistake. It's a small one. I don't think it matters. I don't know. But with the Shifting Ceratops I could activate Castle Garenbrig, make 6 mana and give it haste and trample. It didn't matter. They weren't gonna block. I didn't think they were gonna block, but it's still worth pointing out that, like, technically speaking, it's a mistake. I think they are like, I think they really want to keep counter magic up. It smells like a mystical dispute to me. It smells like mystical dispute in here, you know? But it's like, can you really afford to? I don't know. It's up to them, I guess. This is like the weird scenario where, like, if I'm gonna get counterspelled, I actually think I might just want Nissa to get counterspelled. It's not the case. The Cavaliers are really good against them. Yeah. Interesting. So they just had veto. So maybe that's why that's like the incentive to play Cavalier of Thorns. They could have veto specifically. I don't know. I didn't block! Shit. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid idiot. Is that what you want to hear? I know! That's fine. I'll just counter the other half of it. Definitely should have just brought in Shifting Ceratops after that first sideboard game, too, by the way. This card's been... I mean, this card's gonna kill him by itself. This card's disgusting. You read this card? This card's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. My favorite, maybe my... It's not good. Yeah, that is a fair assessment. Maybe my favorite thing about that Rally of Wings turn that my opponent had was I think they Rally of Wings before they attacked and Rally untaps all your things. It was just super weird. Block me. You won't. Just like just missed it. They just missed it. It was super funny. Windwards is pretty good. Sure. Mushbringer's fine. They cannot be attacking though here. There's zero chance they can attack, right? Well, they spread one to the top. Is that Rally Wings, probably? Yeah, except for they're just wrong. Exactly. Like, they just, like, didn't get it right. I don't know what my opponent was doing. I have no idea. I'm, like, so confused. They opted and they scried top and then they conceded the game. They like didn't attack and let me untap and died. It's so strange. I don't think we've lost like a match all night, by the way. We're having a real nice little stream here. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. Yeah, it looks like we're 5-0 on the night. Let's probably play one more and call it an evening. Keep it a little shorter, a little tighter stream tonight, and then I'm gonna probably be back tomorrow evening and do it all again. But yeah, we're 5-0 on the evening, I believe. Playing a little Simic ramp. I like this deck quite a bit. You know, I've played these types of decks before a bunch, and this one feels pretty good. I'm looking for Nissa. That ain't Nissa, but I'll keep him. He's pretty good. So this is the mirror or flash. Almost certainly. Now I'm guessing probably flash. Which the flash matchup's weird. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I think I can probably bottom it. It's like tempting to keep it because I can growth spiral it into play and then scry again. But I think I'd rather just draw a spell with the growth spiral. This is like definitely flash. Trying to bait them a little bit by offering up the Risen Reef in combat. Don't really want to play Krasis here. flash for sure. So I'll just Krasis now. Gets quenched. Which is fine. We still get our 2 cards out of it. And the Risen Reef can pretty safely attack now. You don't want to attack first because they can Night Pack Ambusher. Although, maybe you do want to attack first because they might have Frilled Mystic. So if they would have Frilled Mystic me there, I wouldn't have gotten to attack anyway. I don't know. Does it actually fucking matter? Who knows? Who cares, right? Shocking land to play, which is annoying, because it's probably going to counter our Risen Reef. Just let me have the little Chief Reef, you know? Little Reefy boy. Little Leafy Reefy. They didn't let me have him. So we're in a situation now where we're like super far behind, which is what makes these matchups tough. If we draw like another Hydroid Krasis and draw 3 more cards, then hey, maybe we're like in business, but it's tough. Yeah, that's really fucking annoying. I don't think, by the way, I'm just gonna say this too, I don't actually think this deck's very good either. I don't like the Flash decks very much. I tried playing this Flash deck and didn't particularly enjoy it, so. But I'm willing to be wrong there. I don't know. It just didn't seem that powerful to me. You like hands line up really badly sometimes and whatever. Who knows? Who knows? Who cares? Well, yep, Night Pack's fine. That's like not the end of the world. We're looking to dodge counter magic, essentially. Interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know if their hand is bad or if they... I don't know.
Harness the elements.
Their hand must be bad. I guess I'll do that. So they're just trying to leverage, like, just trying to leverage their situation. Which is fine. That's really good. Really? We need them to brick, right?
The land fights for us.
The question is, do they just slam attack with all? Probably wouldn't. They're into it, though. Block and eat, block and eat. Fucking trade, take 9? I wonder if their draw was really bad. It was a land. Okay, so they should probably be dead here. I'm 1 short of Finale. That's really annoying. Two, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. That actually gives it to me now. And that should be lethal. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Let's send a forest. That's ambitious. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they know I have Hydroid Krasis, so their assumption is at bare minimum I'm going to draw 100 cards, but it actually is even worse. Okay. Usually I like to cut some of this expensive garbage and bring in these and these. Some amount of these. Yeah, let's just do something like this. Well, that went quite well. Looking a little iffy there, but their hand just didn't shape up really, which made our life way easier because we were kind of off to it was looking a little rocky for a minute there. Like our initial hand was okay, but we just like got counterspelled a couple times and that was it. But yeah, that was pretty much all I could do. Yikes. I guess on the draw, I'm gonna keep it. I don't. Yeah. This hand's bad, but it makes all their land drops. Oh, don't worry. What could go wrong? I kept it. Whatever. We'll see. We will see. Okay, Gust is a great draw. So, like, the situation here that we really, really, really wanted to avoid was they just untap, crack their land, play Nightpack Ambusher, and pass the turn. Which is what they could do here, right? But Aether Gust makes that way better for us, so... So let's just play Island so I can scry with Castle Vantress. That shit out of here. They don't really want to counter this, but it triggers my Risen Reef, and that's pretty good. Spiral's not really what I'm looking for. I'll just Gust, that's fine. They didn't keep it, which tells me they maybe have Nissa or something. They're looking for a land drop. Land Nissa is the worst case scenario. Land Nissa is the worst case scenario, so yeah. It is like guaranteed to happen because it's the worst case scenario. I'm gonna consider just scrying my upkeep, I guess. Pretty annoying. Cavalier is like a card that's worth keeping, but I can't cast it. Yeah, this is frustrating. Maybe against these versions that have Nissa, I'm supposed to just bring in all the gusts. I don't know.
The land shall conquer you.
It is annoying. It's a free block. I'm not sure why they made that attack, but maybe their hand's bad, or I don't know. My hand's trash. My hand is really, really bad. So I don't know about them, but my hand is certainly bad. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm not literally dead, but there's no... I don't have a catch-up mechanic. Like, I don't have a mechanism to, like, get me back into that game, you know? There's nothing I can really do there. Maybe I can cut a land. Like, just shave one land. Shave the blast zone. Since I brought my curve down a little bit. I feel like this is going to be tough, but... I don't know. I'll shave a growth spiral too. I don't know. Who knows? What am I supposed to do? Okay, this hand's good. I mean, I probably should just keep more mystical disputes. Having a second blue source makes it good too. There's like almost nothing that can punish heat from this position, from that spot. Like it's not like they can go like I said, like that untap slam Nissa, untap slam Nightpack Ambusher. They only have 3 mana. They can't do any of those things. So. Yep, Growth Spiral's fine. Would almost certainly not counter that in like almost any circumstance. Yep, so they're not going to slam this into a bunch of open mana, which makes sense. So we'll just untap and kind of continue to do our thing. Oh. Didn't really matter what land I took there, I think. I'm not gonna attack. I don't... Yeah, they could, like I said, have Nightpack, or like I was about to say, they could have Nightpack Ambusher. The question is the question is this worth countering? The answer's not like extremely clear to me. My gut instinct is it's actually probably fine. Yeah, it feels like a test spell. I agree. So So I'm doing this in response to the trigger because it's a intervening if. If they cast a spell here, they're not going to get a 3/3 anyway. They didn't, so they got the 3/3, but that's fine. Kind of all things considered. I can Aether Gust this. That's fine. Nice. Another Mystical Dispute is very good. Yep. We'll definitely counter that. That's countering 2 spells for the price of 1 right there. Feels like we're ahead. I feel good. If they have Nissa, it could be bad. Sure. Just bounce Cavalier of Thorns is whatever. That is not something I'm upset about. Actually not quite sure what the incentive to do that there is. You're pushing 2 damage, but I get to play it. Like, this is a card with an ETB trigger that also is accelerating me every time, too, so. And it's triggering Risen Reef. I don't know. I feel like if they're like, play this thing and I'm like, yes, sure. Like, or like bounce my thing and I'm like, oh, yep. Like, that's probably not good for them. It's just another Night Pack ambush here. Hey, Pro Casual Gamer, how's it going? This is like one of those games where the ambusher didn't matter that much. That's good to hear. We're just playing a little standard. Mystical Dispute. Okay, I'll pay 3. The Leafkin Druids tap for 2 each now, so it's quite good. Yeah, exactly. I could actually pay for 2 Mystical Disputes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. 11 lands, so 15 mana. So we can do this for 12. Still hold open Mystical Dispute. Okay. It's kind of what I figured was going to happen. Nice. We literally ran from bottom of Platinum to Platinum 2 in like consecutive matches. So it seems very good. Yeah. With that being said, that is going to be all I have for this evening. Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. I should be back around tomorrow night. That's going to be my game plan. Probably play some more of this deck because it's pretty sweet. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Just gonna give my I know, it happens to me every time, but I'm feeling pretty good about tomorrow. And I, with the holidays coming up, I want to stream like a little bit in this next week because I'm gonna be busy a lot next, the week after that for Christmas and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna give the spiel for people who might be watching this later on YouTube. Thanks for watching here on YouTube, and Feel free to subscribe to me here and get the VODs of all my streams, or you can come follow me here on Twitch, twitch.tv/CDOY. Yeah, with that being said, thanks everybody for hanging out, and hopefully see you real soon.